everyone, and once again, welcome to the teachings. It's so good to have you with us today. Today's teaching is called Bible Myths, Pan, the Goat God, and the Satyrs. Okay, I am the host, Truth Is. Now, I have shared with you all that the Bible has many mythologies scattered throughout it. It has contradictions and misinformation, disinformation, and sometimes things just don't make sense. 1 and 1 sometimes equal 3 when it comes to your Bible. So we're going to open up in Isaiah, the 34th chapter, and deal with this lesson. Now, in this 34th chapter, you have the God of this Bible, okay, talking about the end has come upon the world. He's destroying the world, okay? That's verses 1 through 4. But then verse 5 all suddenly morph into the destruction of the Edomites or Idumeans or Bozrah. I told you contradictions are in your Bible. Start out talking about the end of the world destruction that morphs into the destruction of Edom. Okay, Idumeans, Bozrah. Let's pick it up at verse 8. And it reads, "For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall ever pass through it forever and ever." So this land of Bozrah, okay, Idumea, the Edomites, is becoming desolate in the end time prophecy according to the legend, okay, which I told you started out talking about the destruction of the world, okay, but nevertheless, verse 11, "But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness." So all going to be in this desolate place is going to be birds and wild beasts. We're going to pick up some of the wild beasts at verse 14. "The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there and find herself a place of rest." Okay? And so we need to find out what is a satyr, because we know what an owl is, okay? But we never heard of a satyr, some of us. What kind of bird is a satyr? Okay? All right, well, let's look at it. Let's look at the definition of satyr according to the experts, like those who program AI and Perplexity and Chat GPT. Let's see what they say. Satyr, which is S-A-T-Y-R, are translations of the Hebrew word sa'ir or sa'irim that usually mean, that's the key word, usually, that usually mean he-goat or hairy ones. And in Isaiah 34 and verse 14, and Isaiah 13 and verse 21, KJV, satyr likely described either wild goats, desert demonic goats, spirits, or hair-covered creatures. Not the later Greek mythological god Pan, which is a half-man, half-goat. And Pan came from the Roman god Faunus, okay, which is half-man, half-goat. Whether Pan or whether Faunus, we need to find out where Saturn comes from. Saturn, really, brothers, is a race of wild, lesser nature spirits or gods. Pan shares the same physical traits with the Satyrs, which is half man, half goat. But let me share with you something else the experts say about Pan. Pan is closely related to music, especially to panpipes, a flute-like instrument. Many sources describe him as dancing with or calling satyrs and nymphs into the wild whirling dances. And nymphs is just beautiful, naked, female nature spirits or lesser gods. They dwell also in the forests, rivers, and mountains, according to the legend. Okay? So now, check this out. Let's go to Isaiah, the 13th chapter. Is that Isaiah 13th chapter? Yeah. Isaiah 13. Chapter, verse, let's pick it up at verse 19. And it reads, now this talk about Babylon. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Why? Verse 21, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Okay? Now, when do you know goats that dance, brothers and sisters? Okay? Again, this is talking about the pagan gods from Greek mythology, but for the lesser gods, satyrs. That's why when you see Pan, he's always half man, half goat. He got that flute, and he's dancing, brothers and sisters, okay? Your Bible has been infiltrated with mythologies. So that's the lesson. What you gonna do with it? Choice is yours. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next time, peace, love, later.